Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, angry, faithful, scoot over, of all ages. We're coming at you a day late this week. Why? Well, because we made adult decisions. I'm on my way home from work yesterday, and I'm like, there's no way that I'm going to be ready in time because I still had to eat. Not, because I work for a living. I decided I wanted steak for dinner last night. I had to cook my own steak, which is fine because you want it done right, do it yourself. Any hoozle, it's Tuesday night, and that means episode 266 of Nerd Sports. I know we're throwing everybody's routine off, but here at Angry Me, we don't please. We aim to cause as much chaos and disruption as humanly possible. So, what can I say except you're welcome? We're going to start this episode off like we do every Monday, except it's a Tuesday, by handing things over to our esteemed producer, David Dickerman, for this week's Tuesday edition of Weird Sports. David.
Talk about chaos.
Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
That's the Nitro Circus, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Happy.
Did you say it's Happy Wheel? What?
You know the game Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels?
Okay, never mind.
Hold on. Yeah, it's a video game.
That is pretty popular.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Call me unhip, but I don't really
When Disney XD introduced YouTubers for some reason to their streaming service, where they'd have like they put up like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and they'd be playing Happy Wheels. They would censor the blood with like confetti.
Really? Interesting.
So we've got Disney XD to blame for Markiplier.
No,
Now,
Markiplier.
you see how easily it triggered. I just like he just went off for a second. He's like, what? No. It's like, how dare you besmirch the name of our Lord and Savior, Markiplier?
No, it's just like he worked hard for what he did.
I know. I
Dude,
get it.
Iron Lung was amazing. I love that movie. I think it's cool that the three highest movies right now, I think the three highest, are doing really well in box office.
I like your Legos. Oh, I was like,
the Obsession, which is the YouTuber movie, Backrooms, which is a YouTuber movie, and then, Iron Lung's no longer in the highest, but it did really well. Which I think,
was it Backdoor or Backrooms?
yeah,
and
Backrooms.
Scary Movie.
of course he
What
would.
scary movie?
Scary Movie is a freaking funny.
Yeah, but what is
It's
scary?
It's the Wayne brothers.
No, but what does Scary Movie have to do with what I was talking about?
He was talking about YouTuber movies.
Oh, YouTuber movies. I was talking
like
gross
Hold on.
movies that they're for the weekend.
What's up, Lobster Girl? Yeah.
like
I know. I just drove our viewership
Because-
down.
Because
Obsession.
because the Mandalorian and Grogu broke off because of Backrooms, which was like $10 million. It's a $10 million movie that made like 118 million, and it wasn't even publicized that much. I think I seen only like one trailer. And then this
For
week,
what?
Backrooms.
No, It was
Okay,
it was
to be completely and totally.
it was decently advertised, and actually I think it was advertised maybe a little bit more than Grogu and or Mandalorian Grogu.
I agree with you on that one because they didn't like start publicizing. I didn't even know about it until like
What, Backrooms?
no
Mandalorian?
Mandalorian. I didn't know about when it was coming out until like
It was a really good movie. I
it was-
saw it.
I love it.
It was really good. I had a fun time watching it.
Yeah. But the other one was Master of Universe this week.
That is bombing, which kind of sucks. 'Cause I heard it was really good.
It was good. I watched that.
I heard this is the one role that Jared Leto got. Like he was doing good at.
I seriously don't think it was him
What?
because the voice is off.
No, it is Jared Leto.
No, it
for
is Jared Leto.
Skeletor.
Yeah. He's Skeletor.
Yeah,
Skeletor. Apparently, Skeletor's a little gay in that movie.
No, he was just pure evil. He did like a little bit
Not
weird stuff, but it wasn't like but when you got down to it, he was like super evil. And you could tell.
No, I'm talking about like he's like he's the He-Man.
He was
like
super evil.
to He-Man, he was like, you walk around with your thick thighs and your golden hair. Like, okay, I don't know why you had to bring that up.
Yeah. But the movie that beat that one out was Scary Movie.
Is Scary Movie doing good?
Because that one, I think that one made like 120 million, and they only put like 30 million in.
Backrooms is a really cool movie. I enjoyed that a lot. Especially considering like the director for it. He's the youngest director in Hollywood right now. Because originally, it started as a photo, and then with Blender, Kane Partson, he used Blender to make this big YouTube series, and they reached out to him like after his first video about it, and he was like 16 at the time. So
I'm cleaning and restoring an NES cartridge, everybody. So yeah, I'm putting in that work for the nerd part of the nerd portion of our show.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we can get back on track, let's take a look and see what is going on in the world of sports. So, and because we're consummate professionals in this game, the wind is blowing outside. Okay.
We gotta wait a little bit for my my MLB news. It's hilarious.
Okay. So in the department of what the fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Garrett Crochet came to the Red Sox from the White Sox in what was considered big news, right? Well, Braden Montgomery, drafted by the Red Sox out of Texas A&M, traded to the White Sox as part of the Garrett Crochet deal. Anyway, so there's rumors going around that Garrett Crochet, even Aroldis Chapman, are on the trade block for the Red Sox this year. And I'm like, why? They just signed Garrett Crochet to an extension. Same thing with Aroldis Chapman. Both have expressed, desires to finish their careers in Beantown, right, with the Red Sox in a Red Sox uniform. And because, well, I've stated this time and time again, because Craig Breslow is a fucking moron. He's talking about trading two of the best arms that he's got on the roster. Garrett Crochet was the runner-up to the Cy Young Award last year, falling short to Detroit's Tariq Skubal, who, ironically enough, is on the trade block himself for the Detroit Tigers. Yeah. Dude, I really do miss the days when a contract meant something, right? If you were going to get traded to another team, that team had to buy out the contract, right? There was no breaking it, because if you and I were to fill out a contract to do anything, we're going to be held by that contract, and if we break that contract, there's going to be some serious penalties, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Apparently, it doesn't work that way in professional sports. Why? Fuck if I know. But there we go. With the hot stove firing off, I mean, we're coming into the All-Star break. I mean, teams, you're going to see who the comers and the goers are. You're going to see who the buyers and the sellers are going to be, the pretenders versus the contenders, whatever. I think I should stop doing this while we're doing this.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you not wait to afterwards? They're picking up the mic. Or like picking up on the mic.
Well, I'm doing God's work here. Physical media matters, people. I'm just telling you. All these people like, I just got a digital, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm going to laugh when they yank your license to play that game away from you. And you've already spent $70 on it. And besides that, retro titles, I mean, they're getting delisted all the time. But it's all good. Okay. All right. Let me do this instead. Let me go to the standings. Let's do a review of the standings right now. In the American League East, the Rays continue to lead that division by half a game of the New York Yankees. They're four of their last six, having won their last two, and the Yankees are 6 of their 4, having won their last 2. The Blue Jays, 4-6 over their last 10. They lost their last game. The Orioles are on a 3-game losing streak, as well as the Red Sox. The Red Sox have a stranglehold on the basement of the American League East at 12.5 games out behind first place. In the AL Central, we've got the Cleveland Guardians with 31 record. They're 4-6 over their last 10, losers of their last 2. The White Sox, the Chicago White Sox, a game and a half out of first place in that division. 6-4 over their last 10. They lost their last one out. The Twins, 6.5 games out. They're 7 games below 500. They've lost their last 2 and won their last 3. They've won 3 out of their last 10 games. The Detroit Tigers, 9 games out of first place, and they are currently, what is that? 8 games under 500. They're 5-5 over the last 10, and the Royals have a worse record than the Red Sox do. 27-39, 9 games out of first place, 5-5 over their last 10, having won their last 2 games. The Mariners have a chokehold, a considerable lead. When you talk about the American League East, 2 games might as well be 12 games. And I say that with all the sincerity in my heart because I don't have a lot of faith in the American League West this year. Case in point, the Houston Astros are 4.5 games out of first place, and they're 6 games below 500, 5-5 over their last 10. And the Angels, I think they've got bragging rights. No, they don't. I will get to who has bragging rights over the worst record in baseball right now. The Angels are playing 25-42 ball at 733. They are 3-7 over their last 10. The Braves continue to lead the world in the best record in baseball department. They are 682. That is 45-21 for those of you keeping score at home. 8-2 over their last 10, having won their last 3. The Phillies 9 games out. They are 6 games above 500 at 36-30. 7-3 over the last 10, winners of their last 2 games. The Washington Nationals are the last team in the East with a winning record right now. They are 1 game above 500 at 34-33. 11.5 out. 5-5 over their last 10, winners of their last game. The Marlins are 4 games below 500, 31-35 with a 470 winning clip. 5-5 over their last 10, winners of their last 2. And the Mets coming in at a 4.46 winning average at 29-36, 7-3 over the last 10, and they won their last game. The National League Central, the Brewers are running away with that division at 41-23. That is a 5.5 game lead over the St. Louis Cardinals. The Brewers are 7-3 over the last 10, winners of their last 4. The Cardinals are not going away, however. They are 35-28 with a 5.56. That's a great average, by the way, 5.56. They are 5.5 games out of first place, 6-4 over their last 10, also winners of their last 4. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they share a distinction with the Chicago Cubs. Both have a 5.15 winning average, 34-32 rather. 8 games out of first place for both of those teams. The Pirates are 5-5 over the last 10, losers of their last 3, and the Cubs are 4-6 over their last 10, having lost their last game out. The Cincinnati Reds, 31-34 rather, 477 winning percentage, 10.5 games out. It's going to take a Leviathan-esque effort from the Reds to even sniff the wild card spot for the National League. They're 2-8 over their last 10, losers of their last 5 games. The Dodgers are doing what the Dodgers do. The Dodgers are 42-24. They have a 7.5 game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. They're 6-4 over their last 10. And the Diamondbacks, again, they are 7.5 out, 3-7 over their last 10. So are the Padres, 3-7 over their last 10. Both won their last game out. The Giants are 5-5 over their last 10, losers of their last 1, 15.5 out. And the Rockies. The Rockies have the worst record in baseball right now, 24-42. That's a 364 winning average, 18 games out of first place. They were eliminated from postseason contention on opening day, everybody. Let's just think about that. When your day is going sucktastically fucking wrong, just think it could be worse. You could be playing professional baseball in the city of Denver for the Colorado Rockies. They're 4-6 over their last 10, and they are losers of their last 4. So, don't have a lot of high hopes for my team. Don't have a lot of hopes for the Angels. I have no hopes for the Angels. Let's just be honest. I have less than no hope for the Colorado Rockies. I mean, maybe the Rockies should consider changing sports. You know, like Major League crack smoking. I mean, they've already got the name, the Rockies, right? I mean, you can break them up, smoke them, whatever. Blowing clouds there. So it is what it is. In the NFL, what has got what's the NFL?
Oh, one more thing for the MLB.
Okay.
This is
most people just call it baseball, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. This is funny. This is Mickey Mantle's infamous Yankee Stadium questionnaire.
The scene, Mickey Mantle's questionnaire answer on the 50th anniversary of the Yankees Stadium. So
I feel like this is the kind of question my dad would ask me. He's like, "Do you know
all right, okay.
Henry Rubenstein from 1839?" I'm like, "No, of course I don't."
Mickey Mantle describes in basically a yearbook for the Yankees Stadium. It's the 50th anniversary of Yankees Stadium happening. Mickey Mantle. Everybody is asked, tell us what your most outstanding experience at Yankee Stadium was. and this was sold for $242,000 not long ago, a few years ago. He said, "I consider the following my outstanding experience at Yankee Stadium." It's like a questionnaire. He goes, "I got a blowjob under the right field bleachers by the Yankee bullpen." And then below that it says, "This event occurred on or about," brackets, give as much detail as you can. It says, "It was about the third or fourth inning. I'd pulled a groin and couldn't walk at the time. She was a very nice girl and asked me what to do with the cum after I came in her mouth. I said, 'Don't ask me. I'm no cocksucker.'" Signed, Mickey Mantle, the All-American Boy. And that was sold about 5 years ago for $242,000.
Wow. Worth every penny.
You know, I suddenly see Mickey Mantle in a whole new light. He's got a restaurant in Bricktown up there in Oklahoma City.
Really?
Yeah. Really makes you rethink getting the fettuccine Alfredo from there.
Most definitely now. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
You want to read off just the only football news I really seen was that.
Well, Rams left tackle Alaric Jackson was arrested on suspicion of felony domestic violence. A football player accused of domestic violence? Oh, no.
Again, when will we ever learn to trust these people?
See, sarcasm. That's what it's about, people. That's right.
Now the bigger question. I'm guessing yes. Okay, moving on.
What?
LA Rams offensive tackle Alaric Jackson was arrested on suspicion of felony domestic violence early Tuesday morning. An LA Police Department spokesperson confirmed to NFL.com. Officers responded to a domestic battery call in the 7400 block of Cliffside Court block of West Hills, California at 10:46 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. Jackson was subsequently arrested on a domestic violence charge at 12:30 a.m. and booked at Van Nuys Community Police Station at 4:24 a.m. LA County Sheriff's Department jail records show. Jackson was later released from jail at 7:20 a.m. after posting a $50,000 bond. His next court date is scheduled for June 30th in LA. Quote, "We are aware of the incident regarding Alaric Jackson, and we take these matters very seriously," the Rams told the Associated Press in a statement. "Due to this being an ongoing legal situation, we cannot comment further at this time." Jackson, 27, signed with the Rams as an undrafted free agent in 2021. He emerged as a starting tackle in 2023, starting 45 out of 51 games for the past 3 seasons. Now, he did sign a 3-year, $57 million contract with the Rams during the 2025 offseason. LA continues its voluntary organized team activities Tuesday, and the Rams will hold mandatory minicamp from the 15th to the 16th of June. Literally, that is all the article says.
And my guess was right.
I mean, you can plug your own stereotype in there. And no, for those of you fishing and hoping that you can report us, you're going to do it anyway. But let the evidence show. Angry Me exhibit number 1. We said nothing about race. If you want to make it about color, that's between you and God, because, I mean, I don't know that dude from Adam. He could be as white as me. I mean, come on. We're just talking about the stereotype of NFL players beating their wives and getting to show up to camp the next day. In the NBA Finals.
Oh, have you seen that that thing that happened at the first one, game 1?
Dude, to say that the San Antonio Spurs are choking is the understatement of the year.
I got you. I got you on this one. What it is Danhausen is cursing the San Antonio Spurs and Mother Mary. And yes, this is actually true. The San Antonio Spurs are taking a nun, and she gets to watch the games for free as long as she protects the team and gets them to win because of the curses.
She might have to pony up some cash to repay for those seats. I mean, the Knicks. No, the Knicks. The next game is tomorrow night. The Knicks lead the series 2-1.
Okay, they lead, and I had talked to a coworker about this today. The second game, both games, it was close. The second game, they won by 1 point. Okay,
and
they won
because Wemby forgot that he was playing professional basketball, or he ran out of talent right there at the end of the game.
Oh, that's probably true too. But anyways,
okay. Do I still want the Spurs to win this series? Absolutely, I do.
Yeah. It's
because why? Fuck the city of New York. Really?
Yeah.
I can say that. It's my fucking show.
I don't know. Kind of want them to win just to see New York burn.
No, I want them to burn it for a good reason. Like, I want them to burn it in protest. I don't want to give the mayor of New York any reason to go out there and show us his 14th century smile.
But did you see what happened? This is kind of and this is pretty old news. This is from last week, and it was at the Spurs. This was like right after we got off air, so we weren't gonna. But a guy watch this takedown.
That's AI.
No, it's not.
AI. Yeah, it was.
Was
there
it
was
really?
people there? Yeah, it was, because there was people there at the game. They were like, "Yeah, no, that never happened."
Really?
Yep.
I looked at 3 different sources to make sure it was real.
No. People are like, "Yeah, that's an AI video."
That was good.
That's crazy, right?
That is good.
I mean, AI's biggest throwaway was like the color saturation. It learned how to fix it. So, in hockey news, the Vegas Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes are they're up 2-1, or the Vegas Golden Knights are up 2-1 over Carolina. Last night it took what was that? No, game 3 took double overtime for the Vegas Golden Knights to pull out a win and go up 2-1 in the series. Right now in game 4, in the second period with 14:08 left, Carolina is leading 3-2 over the Vegas Golden Knights. I want Carolina to win this series. I really do. I mean, Vegas has obviously been there before and they fell short. I mean, I don't know. I want to see. I want to see Carolina. I want to see the people in Charlotte have something to celebrate.
I don't think that's going to happen only because Danhausen cursed.
And look.
What now?
Okay, so our lobster fan over here, not here, but there, has access to my Minecraft server, my Realm server, right? She's currently playing in the Realm while she's watching us.
Oh,
so,
okay. Hey, if
I spawned into the Realm and I went into the house and there was a teal sheep just chilling, right? And I'm like, where the hell did this teal sheep come from? And then I hear, oh, that's Sparkle. Oh, Sherbert. That's right. That's Sherbert. I'm like, okay. great.
You get invaded by like in real life and in the virtual life. So it's all
Hey, dude, I'm telling you though. I mean,
Sherbert is awesome.
yeah, sherbet is awesome.
But anyways, Carolina
Um,
make it only because Danhausen cursed them.
we're talking about hockey, not basketball.
Yeah, I know. Danhausen, he's multiversitive. $200.
Oh, he's
That-
diversifying. Okay,
Yes.
I got you. Right. Well, in NASCAR news,
Man, that race was ridiculous.
oh, the Michigan race.
Yeah, did you watch it?
I had to watch parts of it because I was at work yesterday, or I was at work Sunday.
Dude,
So, yeah.
I forget who it was, but one of the drivers, they didn't just lose like a tire. They lost the right.
Yeah, food on my phone.
What? Okay. They lost the right bearings and the wheel just flopped off and they lost like half their rim at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, metallurgically, whenever you have a catastrophic failure like that, your day is pretty much done.
Well, yeah.
I
But
mean,
that was
you can
that was
make
like-
these race cars as safe as humanly possible. Shit's still gonna break.
But there was like 4 or 5 of them that did the same thing. What's with that course?
It's not Michigan itself. It's just every once in a while, and because those wheels, the wheels themselves,
Mm-hmm.
they have a shelf life. And
Well,
so
it wasn't the rims. I mean, they literally it was like the ball joint just cracked.
well, there was
And
guys brushing the outside wall all day.
I know that
And
that
but let me finish. The toe links that keep those wheels upright
Yeah.
break real easy.
really.
Yeah. So there was a lot of broken toe links going on Sunday. But Denny Hamlin tied Kyle Busch for the number of career wins in the Cup Series at 63 and honored him very, very respectfully with that number 18 flag. And then he did the the Kyle Busch bow at the start finish line. Say what you want about Denny Hamlin. Lord knows I've done it. I mean, he can be a decent human being. Absolutely. But his margin of victory was 11.110 seconds. Like he literally ran away. I mean, he put a woodshed session out on the rest of the field. He led for 48 laps. Your top 10 fall in like this in order: Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, Carson Hocevar. I love that kid. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Carson Hocevar every freaking day. He got the fastest lap of the race at 37.47 seconds. Daniel Suarez finished 6th. Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher, Chase Briscoe round out your top 10. 11 through 20 was Austin Cindric, Cole Custer, Riley Herbst, John Hunter Nemechek, Josh Berry, Ross Chastain, AJ Allmendinger. Again, my favorite name in the garage right now. William Byron, Alex Bowman, and Austin Hill round out your top 20. 21st all the way through 37th was JJ Yaley, Todd Gilliland, Cody Ware, Ty Dillon, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, Noah Gregson, Ryan Preece, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Shane Van Gisbergen, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Zane Smith, Brett Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, and Connor Zilich. That's all 37 cars. Next week, we are looking at... No, that's not what I want. We're going to Pocono next week, everybody. The Tricky Triangle up in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. Come on. Blazing fast internet in here, I'm telling you. You would think that I pay for, gig speed on fiber for a reason, but yet AT&T continues to shit the bed. That's awesome. Next week is the Great American Getaway 400 presented by Visit PA. That's Pocono Raceway, Long Pond, Pennsylvania. It's 160 laps for 400 miles. You can catch that race on Amazon Prime, on the radio, the MRN Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR, or Sirius XM Channel 90 NASCAR radio in your car or on your mobile device, or your driver feeds on HBO Max. That will be this Sunday, June 14th at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Of note, June 14th is going to be a very big day. One, we've got a NASCAR race, right? Pocono. It's good stuff. Two,
What else
it's
is
Flag Day. It's the celebrated birthday of the American flag. It is also the United States Army's birthday, and it is also my son Reagan's 15th birthday.
And
So-
there's also a UFC fight too.
Yes, that is true. And if
And-
I am not mistaken,
It's also the president of the United States' birthday
yes,
too.
I was just about to say it is the our dear beloved POTUS's birthday as well. And for those of you keeping score at home, yes, despite your ramblings, despite your objections, the Honorable Donald J. Trump is your president. Hey, we had to endure 8 years of Obama being our president and 4 years of stumbling, bumbling Joe Biden being our president. We showed up and just went to work. We
mean-
voted.
You mean 12 years of Obama, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Obama, or Barack and Big Mike.
Oh, Anyway,
Big Mike.
no.
Yeah, it's gonna make the viewership drop to the floor. It's gonna be like negative numbers. We're gonna end up owing YouTube money on this one.
Probably. Did you check out the Candy just sent me a video of the Buzz Lightyear popcorn, and it was the popcorn bucket and I guess soda, because they had the backpack was a soda.
No.
Let me see if I can share this.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, wait a minute, I can do it that way. Hold on.
Yes, all else fails, go to Google.
No, no, that's the.
So, Xbox had their direct. Oh, here we go.
No, I can't do the music. I kind of want it.
I mean, for the wings alone.
Yes.
The coolest popcorn bug, in my opinion, is
Well, okay. The AT-AT I found on eBay, that thing was like $129.
dude. The Herbie popcorn bucket is like one of the coolest things.
No, Castle Gray Skull and the cup, the Power Sword cup.
Mm-mm. No, okay. The Herbie popcorn bucket.
No. What are you
No,
talking
hold on. What?
What are you talking about, so I can look it up and show everybody so they can have a judgment of how much you're wrong.
Fantastic Four, dude.
Fantastic Four. Number 1, large drink. Number 2, it has a department for popcorn, and then a different department for candy.
Compartment.
What?
Compartment.
Compartment?
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, compartment. Yeah. Anyway, for candy. It lit up, and it played the Fantastic Four theme.
Trying to see it. Are you talking about the Galactus?
No, it's
No.
about Herbie.
Herbie.
Oh, the Herbie. Okay. I see it. No,
No,
I'm sorry. Gray
The
Skull.
Galactus one was also no.
Great. Okay. The reason why Castle Gray Skull, because it was popcorn. The skull part popped up. You can put your candy in there, and one of the towers was the drink. I mean,
Yeah, but did it have music?
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't have. I'm sorry, the power sword and everything looks
Did
cool.
he have lights? I won't deny the power sword is awesome. Like I think that is a cool thing. It's $40, but no, I think it was cool.
Ours don't have this stuff.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm disappointed in. I went to the AMC so I could pick up the popcorn bucket just to pick it up because I wanted it. I love fucking Castle Grayskull. Denied.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like we live in one of the most boring places on earth.
I'm telling you. There's people out here in this town that will just throw money at stupid stuff. And I'm one of
Well, I
them.
mean, Wichita Falls just did get an independent baseball team called the Spudders.
Really?
Yeah. See, I don't live there, and I knew.
Well, I'm not into baseball. You're more into the baseball stuff.
I'm just wondering how long it's going to take before that team folds and moves to a different city, kind of like the hockey team did.
I'm guessing like 2 to 3 years. Because we still
If
for a
that.
minute there, we had an arena ball.
Yeah, the Nighthawks. I loved going to those games.
Yeah. One of my captains when I was working up at corrections was one of the defensive end.
Yeah. But
It was tough.
I don't know, man. I mean, we could probably devote an entire month as to why Wichita Falls is not the best place to live. I mean,
Well, it's a retirement town. It really is. And I've told people this constantly.
it is. It is definitely a retirement town. And what's funny is the fact that from my point of view, when they try to bring some new innovations in and try to breathe life back into like the downtown area.
Oh, they felt horribly on that one.
Dude, it gets absolutely shit on. 100%.
There's so many antique shops downtown.
Yeah. But
Yeah, nice antique shops down there.
You ever been to the Alley Cats?
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool place.
I don't know. So let's see here. We got Father's Day coming up in 2 weeks, so that'll be good.
Did I tell you what happened to me? Freaking! I asked my brother-in-law to go see the movie this week.
Yeah.
This Saturday. He's like, "Hey, I can't. I gotta go to a class and I gotta teach." And I was like, "Okay, cool, no big deal." I was like, "Well, happy Father's Day," because someone had in one of the stores I went to that day wished Happy Father's Day to somebody. I was like, "Oh, Father's Day is this Sunday?" So I wished my brother. He's like, "Dude, that's on the 21st." I was like, "Well, happy freaking Killdozer Day, okay?" So, hey, can we pause for just a second? I gotta use the restroom real quick. I've been having bowel issues.
Oh, just go do your thing, and we'll
Entertain.
Yeah. We'll pick a subject, converse amongst ourselves. I was underwhelmed by the Xbox Direct.
Yeah.
I really was.
The best one was probably the state of play between the Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. Xbox was probably the worst one.
Although the 25th anniversary Series X is absolute fire.
Yeah. No, but I think
did you see what the president of the Xbox division did? Everybody that had their credentials and it said the word fan on it.
Oh, you talking about where at the they
At the
gave
Direct.
them all the
When they come out, everybody who was in attendance as a fan gets a free Series X 25.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm like, oh.
No, yeah, but the Xbox the Xbox one
Day 100, Mike.
It's probably the weakest
Really?
one.
Day 100 already? What?
The Xbox One. Yeah, no, I see. The Xbox One was probably the weakest. Yeah, it's some interesting stuff here and there.
I love the fact that Microsoft went back on and they backtracked on making Gears multi-platform. It's going back to being exclusive now.
Was because Sony wanted to play nice. The Nintendo one this morning had some cool stuff. A lot of big stuff. I was a little disappointed just because the big stuff we didn't get to see hardly any of. Such as we got the announcement for the Ocarina of Time game, but we didn't get any gameplay. Dustbloods, I wish we had a little bit more. I wish it was like a big segment. Kingdom Hearts 4, that was cool. I wish they showed a little bit more of like I think the combat trailer, like the gameplay trailer was really cool. I wish they showed a little bit more of like the worlds that are going to be in there.
Right.
Let's see what else was there. I mean, the DMC5 is coming to Switch too. Minecraft to Switch 2 is going to have vibrant visuals, so that's pretty cool. Deltarune got announced. Chapter 5 got announced. The release date did.
Oh, I'm sure Sammy just exploded right there.
I also exploded. I was very happy. You see him start freaking out.
I'm gonna have to. You ever have the what do you call it?
Bear in mind who we have in the audience.
Yeah. You know how you go out into the field and you don't need to go use the restroom at all most of the time.
Yeah.
But when you get home, that's like me on my 12-hour shifts. I work like 2 days, don't have to really use the restroom. But as soon as I get home from and my body knows that I don't have to work for the next couple of days, it gets rid of everything.
See, I keep a pack of dude wipes with me at work, specifically for that reason. Because I'm to the age where my body just doesn't care.
We need wipes upstairs.
Oh yeah, you always carry dude wipes. They have those like portable ones. Dude, life scent.
Oh, dude, full on big size packs, like big boy packs. Oh yeah.
Well, they have the travel ones now.
Well, I know that, but I don't want to run the risk of running out because they keep that John Wayne toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
Out on the docks. I mean, it doesn't take shit off anybody. So that's the way the joke goes, people. Come on. I didn't write the rules. I just follow them. Let me see here.
You want to go over that the Texas Tech thing?
Yeah, you can.
You got the article. I just find stuff.
Fine. I'll read it. Hold on, let me
I don't know words that much.
Okay. Come on. This is from igamingtoday.com. Judge reinstates Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby despite the $90,000 betting violations. Michaela Garcenin is on the byline. The article is dated today. Texas judge has temporarily restored the eligibility of Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby, a decision that lands at a moment when gambling scandals are already shaking confidence across American sports. Gee, legal sports books and gambling scandals across sport? No. I said we go over this like a couple of years ago when it started. I said this is what's going to end up happening. You watch. Everybody's like, oh no. And then that one guy who will remain nameless, but it does not work here anymore, was like he told us that we were fucking full of shit. Remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right? I
The
mean,
person. I don't. I believe
I
something.
mean,
was-
that guy was a maximum asshole.
Yeah.
Anywho's, according to documents submitted in Texas courts, roughly $90,000 in sports bets over 4 years while attending Indiana and Cincinnati. Now, the filings detail thousands of wagers made through accounts registered to himself, relatives, and friends, with tens of thousands of dollars transferred to others to place bets on his behalf. Now, among the most sensitive findings is that Sorsby wagered on Indiana athletics while he was a member of the program. Records indicated he placed at least 40 bets involving Indiana football or players during the 2022 season when he was a redshirt freshman. The bets were relatively small in value, but NCAA rules prohibit athletes from gambling on their own teams, regardless of the amount involved. Now, the case differs from several recent gambling investigations because there is no allegation that Sorsby attempted to influence games or alter outcomes. Now, the NCAA records submitted to the court state that he never bet on contests in which he participated and did not engage in point shaving or other forms of manipulation. Well, good for him. That distinction sits at the corner of the legal battle, or at the center of the legal battle, rather. Now, Sorsby's attorneys argue that the quarterback's conduct should be viewed through the lens of a diagnosed gambling addiction and anxiety disorder. Court findings describe a betting habit that began in high school and expanded into compulsive gambling on a wide range of sports, including events that he had little personal interests in following. The quarterback recently completed more than a month of treatment at a rehab facility in Arizona and has proposed ongoing monitoring, education programs, and continued counseling if allowed to remain eligible. Now, the NCAA has so far rejected his reinstatement request. Its position remains that athletes are repeatedly educated about gambling rules and that betting on one's own team represents a serious violation, regardless of intent or whether games were affected. Now, the dispute arrives as sports authorities across the United States are confronting an expanding wave of gambling-related cases. Now, federal investigators have spent months in examining betting schemes connected to professional basketball, while college athletics has experienced its own crackdown. More than 24 college basketball players have received permanent sanctions this year in separate game-fixing investigations, reflecting a growing concern over the influence of legal sports betting on athletics, or athletes, rather. Against that backdrop, Sorsby's case has become a test of how colleges, courts, and governing bodies should respond when gambling violations intersect with addiction claims. The stakes extend beyond Texas Tech. Now, Sorsby entered the 2026 season as one of the most valuable players in college football after transferring from Cincinnati. Widely viewed as an NFL prospect, he was expected to play a major role for a Texas Tech program with significant ambitions. His legal filings also noted that uncertainty surrounding his eligibility could affect decisions tied to the 2026 NFL supplemental draft. For now, the temporary injunction gives him a path back onto the field while the broader dispute continues. What remains unresolved is a question increasingly confronting college sports. When an athlete violates gambling rules but claims addiction drove the behavior, should the response focus primarily on punishment, treatment, or some combination of both? I'm in that camp, in both, right? What remains unresolved, okay, so the answer may shape far more than one quarterback's future. Well, this is the part of the conversation where we kind of look at ourselves and go, hey, no shit, Sherlock. Because here's the thing. You know, we rail against athletes betting on anything, right? And then when it became legal to do so, and these athletes were allowed basically free reign to do whatever, however, and if they were caught, the worst that was going to happen was, just a little bit of a suspension, maybe a little bit of a sanction. Here, go to rehab, but then you can still continue to be a part of the sport that you supposedly love. Meanwhile, while Charlie Hustle was still alive, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is Pete Rose, the all-time hits leader in Major League Baseball history. Not to take anything away from Ichiro Suzuki, who has more combined hits between his Japanese League and MLB careers, but we're talking about MLB. Anyways, so Pete Rose didn't get reinstated until after his passing, almost as kind of like a symbolic kind of ho-hum gesture from Robert Manclown, aka Robert Manfred, which is the current commissioner of Major League Baseball. You know, I have huge heartburn with that. You know, I mean, we make gambling legal all across the country. And it's really at this point now a state's issue where states can allow or disallow gambling in various forms, different platforms. Yada,
Well, that's the strange thing. That was the strange thing for Texas. And yeah, you can use VPN, but it literally says, I looked it up. It's like, no, Texas traditional sports betting is still illegal in Texas, meaning you cannot use regulated sports booking.
Yeah. So if you're home of record, if the address that you've got listed in your account is a Texas-based address, it will not allow you to do it. Now, college athletes, 9 times out of 10 are not from that state.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So his relatives, remember, he's from Cincinnati. He's also from the Indiana area. More than likely, he hails from that area natively. Those states allow sport books. They allow app betting like MGM, Caesars, DraftKings, things of that nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for those of us who live here in the great state of Texas, you know, if your address is Texas, you can't bet. You know, and this is the part where I'm like, okay, this is apples and oranges or whatever, right? You know, oh, claim that betting is illegal, but we have a state lottery, right?
Yeah.
That's betting. That's gambling.
Well, okay, here's another thing. Here's another thing. It's like with the Oklahoma, with their casinos and everything. All it's considered is a lottery. It's still part of that.
Here's the thing about the casinos.
For like
that's on federal land. That's federal land. That's not regulated by the state of Oklahoma.
But they still use Oklahoma laws. That's what's really strange. Because
well, okay, so as far as the lottery is concerned, yes, that is state law stuff. That's governed by the states, right?
Yeah.
But the casinos, the Indian casino or casinos within the state, those are that's reservation land. That's tribal land that is controlled by federal law.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So okay, so take into consideration this, okay? Hold on.
Hey, hold on.
If you commit a crime in a casino, right?
Yeah, it's federal.
It's federal. The tribal police arrests you.
Yeah, and
you are transported. You're transported to a local municipality.
Yeah. Downtown Wichita Falls.
Yeah, or like Duncan, they take you over to Ada, Oklahoma, shit like that.
Yeah. But no, what I was saying is the way that Oklahoma state taxes and stuff is it still considers a lottery. And you have to like for blackjack, you have to like pay $5 for it to play blackjack.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the only other game that you don't have to do that with is no, you still have to do it with craps. All this stuff you have to like pay for like a scratch ticket. That's how they get around with it to pay taxes and everything. And that's how the state makes their money off of those casinos.
I know that the slot machines, it's not based for the lines. I mean, yeah, the lines have to match, but if you look, it's always a bingo card down at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that's how those machines operate. But the card games, like the table games, I mean, there's no way that they can go, okay, well, you gotta purchase this in order to, you purchase that to play, sure, but you're basically buying it. right?
Yeah.
It's controlled like any other table game.
Yeah.
But
That was how it was
I don't know,
explained
just
to
it's the I don't want to necessarily call it the hypocrisy. It's more of a double standard.
Yeah.
Okay. If you know the article was talking about maybe some punishment and treatment or a combination of both. I'm in the both camp, right? Punish you? Okay. Well, how about this? You lose eligibility for a whole ass year. Okay. And then
Okay.
during that year, hold on, during that year, you are to have monitoring software on anything digital that you own that might allow you access to gambling sites. And you have to report weekly on game day to a counselor for gambling addiction treatment, right? Treat it like an outpatient kind of a situation where you're free to come and go, what have you, and then you have to attend a Gamblers Anonymous meetings, right? Make your life so miserable that if you want that eligibility back at the end of the year,
You better
you're
get
gonna
a
have to do what we tell you. Do what now?
You better get a translator.
Look, Joey Otani was completely different, right? He threatened Harry Carey on his interpreter, brought up honor and all this, Bushido shit. He's like, if you don't take the fall for me, I'm gonna declare you a Ronin. I mean, it was a whole thing. I mean, yeah.
I bet he used his ninja skills and
despite what some of the locals might say, some of the natives to the Japanese homeland, ninja clans do exist, and they do have magical powers.
Talking about your wife, Jason.
Just telling you, we're putting that out there, man.
Taco Cole, you don't know what you're talking about. I know you lived in Japan most of your life, but I seriously know what you're talking about.
I mean, if the Yakuza can chop off a finger, I mean, ninja clans exist.
Yeah, they even have a ninja world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yakuza?
Tomato. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's pronounced Yakuza.
Shut up, come on.
Hey, Johnny, I'm going to just take you off.
Shut up, Meg.
I'm gonna take you off of the screen.
No.
You go ahead and let.
See, he's got the Mike Wachowski thing going on right now. See how his face is covered up right there? He's like, "Oh, I am on TV." Yeah, so there's that whole thing.
What?
No, you see, I have prided myself on the fact that, I'm only violent when it's absolutely necessary, and this is not one of those times.
Oh, so when he back talks you about Star Trek, that's the time?
No. It's one of those hidden behind glass, break only in case of war kind of a situations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because if I'm going to get violently angry about something, I want to make it worth my time.
That is true.
And the pronunciation between Yakuza or Yakuza or whatever it is.
It's actually pronounced both.
Yeah, see? It just depends on what region of the world you hail from. My corner of the universe, we say Yakuza. So, nanny boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo. Sit there and silently judge me. I don't need your absolution, kid.
Anyways. The Yakuza almost gone, right? They almost kicked Yakuza out of Japan.
Almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atomic bombs. You don't need to be that accurate.
Have you ever looked at that stuff?
Yeah.
They do Halloween candy stuff. And if like the two clans attack each other too much, they're warring too much, they cancel the Halloween celebration for the safety of the kids.
Makes sense.
It's so interesting. I mean, they're still criminals and they'll still kill you.
No.
But it's interesting how they work everything out for the community. And most criminal organizations, they usually do that. I mean, John Gotti did the whole turkey on Thanksgiving, giving them out and back him in the truck.
Yeah. I mean, literally it fell out of a truck right into the hands of the community. So
I know, that's why it's so funny. All right, Johnny,
Well-
let's get out of here.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in on a Tuesday. I don't know. I mean, you could put your own adjective on which type of Tuesday it is. I mean, I'm not showing you my titties. I mean, that's just not going to happen. But it's Tuesday nonetheless, and we are landing this plane. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being patient. Next week, I'm not going to be here next week.
I'll just figure something out. talk to-
Because let me see here.
Because you're working nights. You
Yeah,
already
I'm
said.
working nights until Tuesday of next week. So we're not pushing the show back to a Wednesday. We're not going to do that. Because at that point,
We can.
there'll be weeks where we just don't have the show. The show must go on, right?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Unlike Maui, the show is the show without me. With me, it doesn't matter, right? I will still ask that you be in attendance, though. Okay. Anyways, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Johnny Skelton.
I'm David Dickerman.
I'm Colin Skelton.
You have become privy. You've become privileged. I would dare say that you become indentured. Your life? Yeah, well, if it's better because of it, great. If not, nobody cares. I know I don't. But we do want to attend your funeral knowing that there could have been something we could have done to prevent that from happening. I'm gonna leave you on red at 3:00 in the morning. We're looking at you, Chris, the Mountain Man Jacka. Just kind of putting that out there.
Back.
I'm just telling you. He never hit you back? I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna blow up his phone here in a minute when we get off the air.
Okay.
But we're turning on the ugly lights, everybody. We ask that you leave a 5-star, even if you don't like us, because honestly, that's what we live for, is just bucking the trend and leaving chaos.
You find
our
a way
way.
to do that 6-star. You leave 5 stars and leave a comment saying this is the 6-star. That's what you
Yeah.
fucking.
We don't care what you do with it because we're not the cocksucker.
Yeah.
That line sticks with me. That is Mickey Mantle. Props, dude. Okay. Turning on the ugly lights, everybody. Your date for the night has been a pterodactyl. You'll find out soon enough. Without being said, deuces.